In this session, we're going to have a look at how to clean clients by replacing values within CRMHaven. Okay. The way that we come and clean clients is down here by clicking on the options menu and choosing clean clients. We have a number of tabs across the top, one of which is replace. Now by default, replace offers to update all visible columns. If you click on it, you can see that what currently are the visible columns. So you can see down here we have two columns showing up, one called the client name and the other the client organization. Whatever is visible in the main window will be visible as options under the choice here. The point is that you can choose whether you just want to replace the values in one of those columns or to look down all of the columns. So in this circumstance, we're just going to choose the client organization. So the reason why replace might be useful is if you've gone and made a misspelling, or you want to make just a normal textual change amongst a whole list of different organizations. Down here we can choose the text that we want to search for within that column. So in this case we want to search for example, Grace, and change it to GRACE hyphen. So what it's going to do is look down those marked values, and it'll look for the word Grace and change it to Grace hyphen if this was some change that you wanted to make. Now across on the side here we have the option of searching for carriage returns, line feeds and escape characters. If you do choose that, then what happens is it just goes and puts that symbol inside your text there, and when it goes looking for it, you can actually search for and remove or change or whatever those carriage returns, line feeds or escapes. Now I don't want to look for that, so I'm just going to get rid of it. Further down here we have the option of saying where that text may appear. So for example, you may want to get rid or change the word Grace when it appears at the start of a word, but not necessarily if it appears at the end of a word. So here we would go only replace where Grace appears at the start of a field. If it appeared in the middle or at the end, then it would leave it alone. If there are carriage returns and things like that within the field's value, for example in a notes field, you can choose to say whether it's going to do all of them, or if you go anywhere, it'll choose anywhere within the whole field, returns or otherwise. Okay, so let's have a look at this here. We're choosing to only update offer to replace for those marked fields, so that you can see we've got two of them marked there. So when we go preview, it's going to have a look at them, and it's only found one particular client that meets the criteria and actually has a change necessary, so you can see it's offering to change it to Grace-Lands. If I chose update, it would update that value to Grace-Lands. Now that's fine if we want to replace some existing text with some other existing text, but what if we want to replace if we can search for some text and replace it with nothing if we wanted to remove the word Grace, but what happens if we wanted to completely wipe a cell, if the cell itself had nothing in it and we wanted to put something in it? So what we can do in that circumstance is we could, for example, go and do a preview here now with nothing in there, and you can see that it's offering to put if there are no changes necessary to a particular cell. If we were looking for all of the cells, then it would offer to any cell that was left completely empty, it wouldn't be changing. In other words, the value would remain the same. Where we're actually offering it to remove information that is from there, then it puts in this word here blank. So that's useful if you want to search for some text or any text within a cell and replace it with no text within a cell. That's how we would do that. Okay, so that's how we choose to remove or replace or change text within cells. You can change it in just one cell, or in this case 2 cells, 2 rows, 2 clients, or it's possible to actually change tens of thousands of clients one after the other. Now remember that when we go update, if we do have 10,000 clients we're going to update, it is actually going to take a while because it does need to go through them individually. Okay, so that's how we do the clean and replace cell data, row data, field data within CRMHaven. I hope you find that useful. Thank you. Goodbye.